Hello everybody, this is Kevin Jenner Productions back again for a little quickie. And what I have before you is something you've never seen. This is a chassis of parts. But what exactly is this? Well, I'll tell you this. This is a Stewart locomotive. This is a Baldwin AS-16 that I've spent pretty much the entirety of the week and most of my spare time refurbishing it to run correctly. This thing, when it came in, it was in pretty bad condition. I'm just noticing the contactor's not on there correct. It's still in the process of adjustment, so I have to adjust some of the parts. Ooh. Yeah, it's just floating. Ooh. Just gonna flip that real quick. But this is a project locomotive I've been doing, and that's been pretty fun to do it. This locomotive had a lot of cracked parts. A lot of the parts were cracked. Yeah, that's much better. But that doesn't look correct. That's backwards. I'm sorry, everybody. But basically the engine had a lot of cracked parts. It had a driveshaft coupling that was bad. It had 3 out of the 4 gears in the gearboxes were bad. And for the sake of testing, I think that'll be okay. But the gears all went bad. They all have been cracked. And I found that out after I was cleaning them. But this thing now is running pretty good. Oh, I'm running it the wrong way. And as you can see, it's a good runner. Pretty darn good for what it is. So that's what I've been working on, and while I'm getting the drive all finished, what's the engine going to be? Well, let me show you. Here's the engine as it currently is. And as you can see, it's a New York Central. However, it's not going to be a New York Central for much longer. I'm planning to make it into a Pennsylvania Reading Seashore Lines locomotive. I'm going to be making this locomotive specifically into Pennsylvania Reading Seashore Lines number 6013. And I've actually done some detail work on it because the way I got this, it was a full kit. So I have to take off all the white. So this will look kind of bland in a little. Oh, this will look kind of bland, but I've added the lift bars and the air tanks. That's all I've done. And then the cab is off, of course, but you can tell this is Baldwin. You can definitely tell if I even put the shell back on. I'm doing this all with one hand. So if you kind of look there, that is like an AS-16, but it's currently disassembled for detail work. I'm going to be putting transfers on that, and at the end of the day, this will be a really nice engine. But right now, I was focusing mostly on the drive, and well, as you can see, get my finger out of the way. But as you can see, it's in great condition, very good condition. This thing was an absolute bitch to rebuild because it kept falling apart. It basically had one part was broken or one part needed to be adjusted. This thing is like an Athearn Blue Box on steroids, though. The best way to describe it. But that's good because the parts are Athearn. I reused the gears are from an Athearn locomotive. And the motor I thought was Athearn, but I looked at the instructions and it's actually not. For the sake of adjustment, this is looking very good. So I'll leave it there. Hopefully I'll show you another update on the AS-16 very soon. But anyways, this is Kevin Jenner Productions, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.